Morning. I guess 7 a.m. is about to be the new normal. I wanted to sleep in. I really did, but I could not. Since it is early and I found out that Home Goods is open early, I'm going to go there and get some home supplies, come back, do some grocery shopping before the snow hit, and I'm just trying to anticipate it and go in advance because this week has been busy. I haven't been able to do shit. So I'm going to go get towels, maybe some blankets, and I'm going to stock up on food, come back and edit these videos because I'm still on day 2 in Final Cut Pro. So I need to finish day 2. I also need to get all of the dailies, the edited dailies, because I went ahead and did it anyway. The edited dailies from yesterday, day 3. And today might be a slow one or a short video because outside of the store, I'm not doing that much. We'll see. I just took my pills. Again, no side effects, no negative anything. I guess at this point, this is just a vlog. But I'm still gonna call it day 4 of antidepressants because that was the intention I set. Also, I have to say, I think this is a testament to God working in my life because I wouldn't have chosen to wake up at 7 a.m. again with no alarm. But me naturally just being like, I have to get out of bed now and start my day. And also Home Goods being open this early. It's like, everything feels like it's by divine appointment. Romel showing up last night with Bobby, that was divine appointment. All of my gigs going the way that they've gone for the past several days, that was by divine appointment. Transportation, money saved, people that I've been in contact with. All of that was just literally like God setting up a game plan. Like me dropping off my gear early this week. Like that was just God's plan. He made it easy on me. And I've been praying for that for so long. And I'm so glad that even if it's not the meds, I'm glad that I have the meds so that I can be in a better state of mind to receive these blessings. Because that would have been impossible. I would have still been a complaining hot mess had I not had the antidepressants, because I would have been entering my home still sick, still upset. So anyway, I don't want to ramble too much because I want to make sure that I get on the bus on time. I've seen people taking morning jogs in just their workout clothes. So right now I'm considering this my version of a morning jog because the bus that I took only went halfway to the stop, but I was like, I'm not waiting in the cold for 23 minutes for the bus to take me all the way to the store. I'm just going to go ahead and bundle up. I'm already appropriately dressed. I have everything on that I need to. I have layers and I'm warm. All I gotta do is pull this motherfucker up and get to the store in one piece. And by the time I turn this corner, I will be there. So don't worry about me, I'm fine. Also, I'm going to the store to get some caps because I'm tired of wearing this ball cap and I keep losing my hats and it's cold as fuck. And I'm scared that it's only gonna get colder. I mean, we're prepping for snow this afternoon. God only knows. But yeah, I'm entering the part where I need to start paying attention because the turn is somewhere up here. So I will talk to you after the store if I don't take you in there.
I do the people imagine of anger? Why do the nations
Bag secured again.
Hey Queen, girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all and doing it flawlessly.
That was the first time I've carried a cart like that up since 2022 and never again. Also, I'm gonna have to get social media, whether I want to or not, because I swear to goodness, every single time I leave my house, I'm doing something or going somewhere. Eventually, I start networking and getting my name out to people and talking about this vlog especially. And people are like, where can we find you? Can we watch it? Because I was asking the owner of Carl's Deli, who's really, really sweet. I love her. And it's also one of my favorite places to go eat. So if you're ever in the Findlay Market area, please go check them out because they are amazing. And she was asking me where she could find my stuff. And then I just kept thinking, same thing like when I met that guy last night. Same thing when I met everybody in the room at Prim last night. Same thing I've been thinking when I was at Songwriters Night. It's just been like, I don't have Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Instagram. And especially now at this show, I have a weird feeling God's going to do something with this series. I don't know why. I could be like delusional, but I think that God is about to bless some people, or that I'm going to be able to bless some people with this series. And especially with all of these plugs and all of the locations that I'm taking you to, it's like, y'all need to know where this shit is at. And I don't have social media to advertise the shit. It's just going up on YouTube. So now I'm like, damn, I really got to get back on the gram, don't I? 3 caps from a TJ Maxx. 3 caps from a TJ Maxx. 3 towels and a toothbrush holder. 3 towels and a toothbrush holder. Club sandwich and a tired queen. Club sandwich and a tired queen. Y'all, please go eat at Carl's Deli, because when I tell you, outside of Jersey Mike's, when I tell you I eat these sandwiches religiously, this is the reason I bought a huge bag of kettle chips. Club sandwich and a kettle chip. Club sandwich and a kettle chip. When I tell you I eat this stuff so often, if I'm not at Jersey Mike's, I'm at Carl's Deli. I haven't eaten anything besides that donut. So, also I need to call my mom. I want to say hey to her, and I don't really do that a lot. And I might call her through my grandma and say hey to her. Well, hey, grandma, hey, mom. I hope y'all don't watch these. I love y'all. Oh, family. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on editing the rest of these vlogs and uploading yesterday's videos to yesterday's dailies to iCloud so I can drop them on my computer. And I will possibly talk to you soon and debrief about any thoughts that I have that come up during the day. I am going to be pretty much in here for the next 3 days straight. And whatever happens will happen. Y'all take a look at this. Nice and juicy. Y'all, it is really snowing.
My lord, this is really something.
Like, what in the world? Yeah, fuck this. I'm signing back up for Instagram right now. Even if I don't upload a thing and it's just an account for me to just, exist on and have some type of digital calling card. Because people have been asking, it's crazy. The amount of people that have literally come up to me and that I have gone up to introduce myself. And then they're like, oh, can we follow you? Can we see your vlog? Can we do whatever? Do you have me? I have nothing. I have nothing if I don't have Insta, apparently. So I'm going to get that shit taken care of right now. I'm having a bit of a moment with my name as I'm signing back up again. And I really don't hate Dev Marvelous as a name, because it is my stage name, but I still have a lot of trauma surrounding it because my friends are all musicians, and people that I introduce myself to that don't know me, I have to plug myself, and they just see Dev Marvelous, and nobody knows me as Dev Moore or Devin Moore, and it's just like, I really wish that I had that. Actually, Mike Carr called me Dev Moore on stage, and I was like, yes. It's like, finally, I could get rid of that fucking adjective. I know that I almost did it because I wanted to be a character. I wanted to be someone other than myself. And so I wanted to invent Dev Marvelous to almost put on a costume that was me, but also wasn't necessarily indicative of who I was at the time. Fat, black, awkward. Dev Marvelous was confident, fabulous, out and gay and sexual and all of and creative and sociable and everywhere and all of the things. I think that I tried to invent that to escape myself. And now it's become me and I can't escape it, which is the weirdest, contradiction, juxtaposition, one of those things. But I'm having a bit of like ism about that name. But I'm just gonna leave it as Dev Marvelous, and those who know me know me. And those who want to get to know me will get to know me and know my real name. Although some people who know me, they just call me Dev Marvelous. So I almost feel like I changed my name legally and I didn't. I just wanted to say that as a quick little note. I am going to go back to Instagram slowly but surely. I'm not posting like crazy. I'm gonna advertise this vlog to my friends and call it a day. Because I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna go on my little following spree. If hopefully Instagram doesn't send something to my email being like, you're following too many people. Fuck you. And fuck Meta, honestly, just in general. But fuck you. 333 again. I'm proud of this. And it's not just because there was a camera rolling. This is just one of the best platings I've ever done. Like, wow. So I'm back currently editing. And I kind of wanted to just do closing remarks from the editing bay at my office. Sure, at my desk. Just catch you up that way and have it easily airdropped to my computer so I can just finish it by the time I go to bed. It's currently 1:44 a.m. I basically just had a dance party all day. I really didn't do much of anything, and to be quite honest, I think I just needed that physical release. That was such a source of joy. And honestly, if I had just sat in my chair and rotted in front of my computer all afternoon and evening, I would have been way worse off. So I'm glad that I got to do that. Tap into my inner child and be a little baddie and shake my hips and awaken my sacral chakra. I kind of feel like this is a journal thought, but some gay out there is going to relate to this, so I'm just going to say it. It is a recurring thing in my life to constantly have crushes on emotionally unavailable men or guys that never had a thing for me to begin with. And I recently had something happen where I thought I had a Cinderella moment, and turns out dude has a whole ass relationship and I'm still about to simp for him. And then something hit inside of me. I was just like, that just died and went away. I'm so tired of lusting over men that I can't have, whether it's because they're straight or because, you know, they don't want to commit or whatever the case may be. I'm just so tired of the hope of possibly having a relationship or a guy finally flirting with me and meaning it, but also just finally just flirting with me. I'm so tired of the hope that that happens, and then all of a sudden I get hit with the brick wall. Like, there's always a block in the way. But even just down to one-off hookups that I've had, I'm just like, y'all really just, they want what they can't commit to, and I want what I can't have. And it's really weird. I just want, for once, to have somebody that's just along for the ride, for the long haul. And they just want to be with me. Like, yeah, we want to fuck. Yeah, we want to make love and have sex. And yeah, eventually maybe even start a family. But for right now, I just want a best friend. When they wake up in the morning, they think about me the same way that I'm thinking about them. And when I'm taking care of myself, they cheer me on. And when I'm being a little bitch and stubborn, they're like, I understand, but boss the fuck up because you're better than this. Like, I want somebody to call me out on my shit, but also support me and understand what I'm going through. 444. I want that so incredibly much. And it seems so fucking difficult. And after today, after a close shave of literally hitting on a man in a relationship, I was like, God, is this even possible? Because you keep cracking the door open, and I can't walk through. I get the Jimmy John's free smells sign. I get the free smells. I get the light from the room. I get the blast of heat from waiting outside in the cold. But I still am here alone. And the thing is, recently, I've just been in the mindset of like, yeah, I'd rather be alone than be with somebody that I can't commit to or that they don't want to commit to me. And I genuinely do mean that. But at the same time, that doesn't take away the fact that I truly do want, and I know I deserve, a loving relationship. I deserve a soulmate. Everybody has a soulmate. I believe in that Adam and Eve spiritual explanation where scientifically we were two atoms and we split once we hit the earth or whatever. There's a whole video. If I can find it, I'll link it down. I probably won't, but
The story of Adam and Eve was never about two humans in a garden. Adam and Eve were not human. They were consciousness split in two, masculine and feminine polarities of source, light beings, fully aware, no ego, no fear, no body. They existed in unity consciousness, pure oneness, no judgment, no shame, no illusion. But oneness has a limit. You can't evolve if everything is the same. You can't choose if there's nothing to choose between. So the soul said, let me experience contrast. Let me descend. Let me forget. Enter the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Not a literal tree, a symbol of duality activation. To eat the fruit was to say, I'm ready to experience all of it. Light, dark, pain, pleasure. Let me walk through the illusion so I can return with wisdom. The serpent, not the devil. It was Kundalini, DNA, the coded awakening buried deep inside you. Religion demonized the snake because it threatened control. Because once you activate that inner knowing, you don't need a gatekeeper between you and God. So when Eve ate the fruit, she didn't doom the world, she awakened it. And the fall? It wasn't punishment, it was a dimensional descent. Spirit entered form, consciousness became flesh, and earth became the classroom for remembering. That's why you forget when you're born. Because if you remembered everything, you wouldn't grow. You wouldn't search. You wouldn't transform. And that's the whole point.
there's a whole thing where it's like Adam and Eve is symbolic of like yin and yang and soulmates and twin flames and all that. All of that stuff is like intertwined spiritually and scientifically. Even though I believe in that, there's a part of me that's like, why do you keep putting these men in my face that I legitimately cannot have? There's always something in the way, and it just breaks my heart every single time. It's like, when will it be my turn? All my friends are getting married and getting boyfriends and getting back together with exes and all this stuff, and here I'm just still chronically single. Yeah, I mean, my room is a mess, and I just finally got on antidepressants, so my state of mind is starting to become stabilized. But does that mean that I'm any less deserving of love? I don't think that it does. I don't think that I'm any less deserving of love because I'm fucking, I have a spare tire. I used to be the fucking Michelin man dipped in caramel. I have done a lot of work on myself. There's a lot of work that I have done on myself that nobody sees. And a lot of it has been mental and done in journals and spoken aloud when I walk in the park. I wish I could do that now. I would love to take you guys in the park. I do a lot of my work in creation of art, 808, and writing original projects. But also when I write those projects, I want to share them with somebody. And it used to be that, okay, well, I'll just join social media and be, the next Quincy Jones or the next Mark Ronson or the next Pharrell or the next whoever and get 1 million followers or 1,000 followers. And suddenly my life is going to change and I'm going to be on Kelly Clarkson's show and all of these TV shows and doing interviews and walking red carpets and working with celebrities. I did it for that kind of a validation. Now I'm just like, it's like Imogen Heap in her Ellipse documentary where she was like, I don't have somebody that I can wake up at 3 a.m. and go, hey, listen to this. I'm the same way. It's like, I want that person where it's like, they love to hear my shit. Like, they love to hear my music. And they're like, you just did something else? Oh my gosh, I have to hear it. And I have this fantasy of like me being on a date and then my iPod accidentally shuffles like one of my own originals and I'm in like the bathroom or something and oblivious to what's happening, or I hear it and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't take that off the shuffle. And I come back out and my boyfriend or whoever I'm dating at the time is trying to like Shazam the music and he's like, what is this? What is the song? I've been trying to Shazam it for the past 2 minutes. Like, what is this? And I'm like, it's me. You like it that much? And he's like, this is phenomenal. I've had that fantasy before, but especially with like, so I would love to meet a guy that loves music as much as I do, even if he's not like an artist per se. Like, I honestly don't even know if I would do well dating a fellow artist, because I don't see myself. God, my room is a mess. I don't see myself faring well in a relationship where I also work with the man. And that's just me currently in this current mindset that I'm in. I want to be able to turn off work and music and creation time when I go home. I want when I go home to be chill time and we throw on a movie, we listen to music, we discuss music and our favorite things about it. We read with and to each other and around each other. I want somebody where it's like the house is fucking silent and it's not awkward. I don't feel like I have to fill the silence with anything. I always say that at this time in my life, one of the biggest vouchers of how I know somebody can fuck with me is if we can be quiet together and they don't get antsy or they don't try to fill the space with noise or their phone or conversation. If it flows naturally, sure. But what I mean, I want somebody that I can feel at peace with. And sometimes peace is just sitting in quiet. I don't even give that to myself half the time. I literally have my headphones on right now and there's nothing playing. I believe that I'm starting to find it for myself. And part of me is like, the more I spend time in the quiet, the more time I will find ways to fall in love with myself. Like today when I was dancing, that was a way of making love to myself. That wasn't, like time. It felt so nice to genuinely connect into my soul in that way. Because I don't really, I do dance and I do kind of give performances in my home when nobody's watching. That just felt different for some reason. Maybe it was because I filmed it, but it just felt genuine. I do have people where I feel like I can be myself around them. Quality is better than quantity, but there's still that thing. I guess maybe it's the lack mindset from my childhood of I want more of this because I feel like I don't have enough of it. Or I look around me and I see that people have blocks of people surrounding them. That kind of goes back to that whole fame thing. It's I don't think that I really want fame. What I want is to be seen and experienced and felt and heard and acknowledged. I don't need Rachel Marin in The Bodyguard. I don't want that. We don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. The people that we're attracted to, we're nervous around. And therefore, we're unattractive to the other party, usually. At least in the gay community, it's like that. And the thing is, I know I'm attractive because people have hit on me before and people have flirted with me before. Even if I felt it in hindsight after the moment, the fact that it happened at all, it's God is saying that it's possible. God is saying that 1717, that was insane. God is saying that there is a man out there for me and that there are people. There are people that want me a lot, but it's just like, do I want them, number one? And two, are they ready to commit to me? And most of the men aren't. And back to square one. I want to manifest, if not next year, at some point in my fucking life, for once, I want to manifest a man that is emotionally available for me and ready for a friendship that turns into something more. I'm not saying that, please don't love bomb me. That's another thing that I have problems with, because I always fall for love bombing because, again, lack mindset. I gotta get it while I can get it. And also, I need to know straight off the bat that you like me like that, so I'm not wasting my time. But that ruins the ride and getting to know someone. And I would love to just watch someone unfold in front of my eyes and watch the pages turn of somebody's like inner being. I want that so much for myself, but it's so difficult. I want emotional availability and I want slow love. I'm probably going to pay for that. And it's not even if not slow love, I want love where it's like we know that we want each other, but we're not going anywhere. So we can take it slow, but we know what we want because we're choosing it every fucking day. Every day that I text you, every day that I call you or FaceTime you, that would just be so nice to have somebody see me and be like, you're not a problem because you choose this life. You're not a problem because this is the best life that you can choose. Because I don't, if he wanted to, he would. That's what I want. If he wanted to, he would. I would say that 222 came up on the timer again, but we're just going to move right past that. I said it anyway. I am rocking y'all to death. I'm sorry. And also, because of these antidepressants, I want to mentally be able to extend my hand to a partner. But at the same time, I'm learning to do that towards myself. And I think that that's the point. I think God is like, you realize the attractive energy that you're pulling in, and that's why we sent that guy to you. However, you need to still learn how to harness it for yourself and not give it away so quickly. And I almost did. I almost did. So maybe that's what this whole Cinderella debacle has been about. I'm happy to have the freedom of being single, but one of the last thoughts in my head before I go to bed tonight and edit this, just like, not even how much longer, things that last take time. A lot of things that have happened that were good, that happened quickly, did leave the same way it came. From, opportunities that I had, I thought it was gonna be forever, and then it just blew up in smoke. People that I got to know and started to have feelings for, I had to block them because they were acting up. I'm too much of a fucking prize. And that's not being vain. It's knowing my worth. I'm not about to suffer in pain for my gigs, for my money, for a man, for just the pursuit of dick in general. I'm not about to do that. I can't do that. It's too much of a mental strain for me, and I refuse to strain myself when I'm trying to help myself. Literally, that's the whole reason why I've got these motherfuckers, is because I need to help myself. Today was an easy day, and I accomplished a lot, actually, because what I did today was not easy. Like carrying those groceries today in the cold and going to Home Goods and TJ Maxx and all this stuff, that was not easy. I accomplished a lot of good things today, so I'm proud of myself. I will see you in day 5.